Hello everyone and welcome to what promises to be yet another enthralling affair at the Fieldhouse Engineering headquarters. In the 9th instalment of Fieldhouse Challenges, competitors had to build a mechanical device which could launch an egg as far as possible while fitting inside a 300mm box and weighing no more than 3 kilograms. As usual, the two directors of FEng are here to introduce the first contraption.
Welcome back to another Fieldhouse Challenge. What challenge number are we on now?
Challenge number 9.
Egg-a-Pult.
Yeah.
Right, our first entry is from Andy Noyes, also known as Andy's Machines. He's working on his popularity very well because he's also packaged up a load of sweets for us, so he knows how to bribe us.
His entry is called the Exterminator. So he sounds pretty confident with that one.
He's come with it, he's made his own user manual and everything.
Let's hope he's put as much effort into his contraption as he has with his box and his instruction manual. And his contraption looks fantastic. It's almost completely aluminium with a big hefty steel weight on the front.
Bit of leather.
Bit of leather, nice sort of faux leather pouch here. Very nice. Yeah, aluminium frame, nice bearings, and he's basically going to convert his GPE into a big spring here.
Potential.
Yeah,
elastic potential.
into elastic potential. And then he's going to build that elastic potential up, and the bottom is going to release. This arm's going to come round, sling is going to fire, launch the egg into oblivion. Yeah.
That's the plan anyway. Alright, let's see how it performs.
So a very well constructed entry from Andy's Machines, the Egg-Terminator was loaded with Aldi's finest medium egg and the firing pin released.
Brilliant. First entry.
You ready?
3, 2, 1. Well, here we go. Furthest bit of yoke. That was the
Furthest bit of 10mm diameter yoke.
So that, I'd say that is here.
We need to get our big square
11.8, yeah, probably 11.83, I'd say.
A distance of 11.83 metres and an impressive splat zone for Andy's first run. The results of the second and third didn't exceed his first projection, but a great score nonetheless. And then of course, all that mess had to be cleaned up, ready for the next entry.
Right, so we've got the second entry here. This entry is made by a chap called James Benson, who's 25, from somewhere in the UK, probably near Epsom.
It looks like he's got a fantastically simple catapult here. It's almost a sort of single piece, no clever mechanisms involved.
The curvature transitions the acceleration nicely from gravitational potential to kinetic energy.
Yeah, so the way it should hopefully work is the egg sits on here, and then as this rotates round, this is going to pull that round, and that way it's going to launch.
And it's called
forwards.
The Benson bouncing bomb. He's only ever used rubber eggs in testing.
Let's fire it. Let's pull the pin. I think it's going to be about 8 meters or something like that. I don't think it's quite as good as the spring, charging a spring, but I think it's going to be pretty efficient. In 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Wow!
That's so far! Distance, wasn't it? I mean, this is
13.48. 13.48.
Despite the initial success for the Benson bouncing bomb, when it came to the second and third launch, the egg did not splat further than the casing, which resulted in a distance of 0 meters for those runs.
So
it did not release.
That bit of plastic there is further than the yoke.
Yeah, it is.
Nevertheless, the bouncing bomb sits just above the Egg-Terminator.
Right, so our third entry, also another chap from Epsom, Bilal Malik, 23, and he's made a contraption called the Finger Breaker, which probably explains all the hazard tape on it, right?
Yeah, because the way this one works is it's all hooked up like this, big weight up here.
Yeah.
Then you release it here, it comes down,
and you're like, what's gonna happen? Nothing's gonna happen to the egg. It's just sat there.
Engagement here, some rubber on rubber, which obviously pushes this arm up and then flings forward like that. So it should launch it out that way. Looks great. It's got loads of weight.
Just under the weight limit?
Yeah, so
Smashing. Let's pull the pin.
I reckon it's about 10 metres. Finger breaker, launch 1. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh!
Oh, it's good.
Significant bit of splatter there.
With its record-breaking splat zone, the finger breaker's first distance was 13.56 metres.
Big effort there from the finger breaker.
And in its second launch, it only improved on this with a distance of 13.65. After the third launch, the runway was cleared, ready for the next entry with a distance of 13.65 metres to beat.
Right, this one is called the Rose Rocker, and it's by an applicant called Rocky Rose. Convenient name. And she's 31 from Hertfordshire. It's the same concept as Simon Hunt's one.
Yeah, they're from the same area, same sort of collaboration, but that's absolutely fine. But anyway, the way this one works is they've got a nice pin here, so you push up here, and again, this will come down, rotate around, launch the egg into oblivion.
And it's got a nice plastic B&Q little holder there, so that's nice.
Great, well, let's see how much potential it's got.
Gravitational potential, that is.
Slightly more aerodynamic, but slightly heavier.
Yeah.
First run.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's good. A great first run for Rose Rocker with a yoke projection of 15.95 metres. As usual, it was launched for a second and third run, which both came in just below its first efforts, leaving it on top of the table with 15.95 metres to beat.
This entry here,
Yep.
2 people, Nick Hucker, Catherine Morgan, 3731 from Surrey.
Well done.
I remember that.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
one.
Anyway, how's it work?
Well, it's called Catapultry.
Very good, very
And
good.
This is a unique approach. It expands outside of its box. It'll be really interesting to see how this one's going to play out.
Yeah.
So basically, the way it works is it's got these nice, well, like almost eccentric wheels that almost a spiral the outside. So it will roll forwards here, where this arm comes out like this. Whilst this thing rolls, it drops off the edge of the table, and then it absolutely launches
into space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be amazing, isn't it?
It's going to be so good.
They're using the full height of the table, so they've got a whole metre of GPE there instead of their 300mm, so that can give them a huge advantage if they've executed that properly.
Pushing the boundaries of what can be done, which is what we like to see.
It's clever.
Send it off the table.
Yeah. 1, go!
Oh no!
Wow, the egg jumped out. The egg jumped out of the arm before it flung forwards, and then it just got caught on the way up.
Despite its early failure, Catapultry was rolled back up and given its second launch.
2, 1, go!
Oh! This time around, the yoke reached 15.83 metres and was bettered again by the third distance of 16.5 metres, making it the competition's new leader.
New leader,
Exciting.
Catapultry. Great entry there.
So we have another team entry here. Nadan Boyd and Aaron Barsom, who are 16 and 17 from London.
Ecological. It's made out of, sustainable MDF. So, it will recycle, it will decompose after.
We're not going to put it straight in the
competition.
bin afterwards. But,
Well, luckily we're not putting it in the bin before a competition, because technically it is disqualified.
it is. Sorry, guys.
The way theirs works is you put the weight on, it comes down, and then you pull the pin out. But the weight has already transferred its GPE into elastic potential energy through these springs before we pull the pin out.
Yeah.
So that energy for conversion really should happen after the pin's pulled out.
Yeah, so it's got stored energy, so it's a big.
But
But we'll still give it like a little launch.
we'll run it. We'll run it anyway.
On the day. I mean, today.
Yeah.
Let's get launching.
3, 2, 1. No!
Oh no, it's reached the distance.
It's on the
It's on the board.
It's on the board. Ecological. 3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
Right, that's it.
Unfortunately for Ecological, it couldn't launch the egg further than its first distance of 0.88 metres, so Catapultry still the entry to beat.
Right, so this is an entry. Apparently on the sheet it says from Simon Jelly, but Mark Mellors initially built it, and then Jello apparently just had to pick up the pieces. And he's made this out of a bit of scrap steel they found and some balsa wood.
It's called Smashed It, but yeah, it's a really efficient, lightweight wooden design that puts all its mass into dropping these two weights. All of that mass swings this arm, and it's got a traditional sling. It's got nice like rods and bearings here to maximise the efficiency. Good luck, Jello. Good luck, Mark. Let's smash it. Three, 2, 1.
A remarkable launch by Smashed It
On that leaf. Yeah, there's a bit on that leaf. Oh.
with a distance of 17.15 metres. However, the peak of their three came on the second launch.
1.
Oh! Oh, it's further! With a distance of 17.73 metres.
It hit the brick.
It
So,
would have been much better if it landed.
yeah, if you landed on the brick, guys.
Putting Smashed It in a comfortable first place.
Great performance there from Mellors and Jello. Didn't have a doubt with them.
And this concludes the first half of the entries. Join us in episode 2 to find out if Smashed It can be defeated, with the likes of competition legend Tony Blythe going after them.